Hi team, this is a getting started right video, and even though this isn't really the optimal way to do the getting started right meeting, it's way better to do this in person. There's sometimes where we're not going to be able to get together, whether you geographically, if you don't live here in Cheyenne and we can't get together, we're going to have to do this online. So the first thing that I need you to do for this getting started right, this is a coaching quick start guide. So if you go to your our team room and download the document called the 7-Day Quick Start Guide, go ahead and do that. You can put me on hold for now. Just pause the video. I'll wait. I have time. Pause me. Go get your Getting Started Right guide. Do you have it? Okay. Hopefully you had it before we started. So I'm just going to go through this Getting Started Right guide with you. And what we need to do is, first of all, figure out your dashboard. Your dashboard is this first part right here. So we need to put all the right names in the right places. So your sponsor coach, whether that's me or someone off of our team, please put their name in there. If someone off of our team is with you, then I'm going to be your upline diamond coach. If I'm your sponsor, I'll be both your sponsor and your upline diamond coach. Our upline star diamond coach, you can just write in Marcus Ochoa, O-C-H-O-A. He is currently, I believe he's a 3-star diamond coach. He's rising rapidly in the organization. So he's doing a really great job, and he's a good source of information. You've probably been put into the Team Beachbody Coaches Huddle or the Beachbody Coaches Huddle, which is our larger group where Marcus and his brother Jeff is our elite coach who sponsored Marcus. So that's kind of how the organization goes. Your coach, whether it's me or a coach on the team, and then me as your diamond, and Marcus as our star diamond, and above him, our elite coach, he's a multiple star diamond, would be Jeff Ochoa, his brother. Getting information from coach support, you have on here the telephone number for coach relations. Be sure to check the FAQ before you call coach relations, because sometimes you're going to end up on hold for maybe an hour or so, and that wouldn't be a very optimal thing for you. Another thing that you can do is go way down to the bottom of the page in your coach back office, and it says contact us. There's an option there for an online chat, which usually doesn't take a whole lot of your time. You can get information online. You'll also get a transcript of that sent to your email address, whatever email address that you've sent Team Beachbody as your primary email. So that's actually my best way of getting information and getting support, is through the chat option. Technical support if you're having problems with your website getting set up, which, I mean, you have to have your website set up before you can really do a whole lot of things. Contact technical support. Their contact information is right there for you. Staying connected, Facebook, the Team Beachbody Coach 411 Facebook page is where you can get information from Beachbody directly. They'll let you know about any meetings or any new information through that as well. There's a Twitter page. There's carldeichler.com, where you can get a hold of the CEO and share information with him. And there's YouTube channels where you can watch some videos directly out by Team Beachbody. There's a lot of videos out there, so be selective as to what videos you spend your time watching. I have several videos up there, and some of them are great for coaches and some of them are great for customers. So you can watch those. Information on the 3 vital behaviors. This right here. This is going to be your guide for everyday living as a Team Beachbody coach. So the 3 things that you need to try and do every day if you intend to build your business is you need to invite people. Tell them about what you're doing. People are going to start asking you as they see your successes, and tell them that you're using Peanut EX3 or T25 and you're drinking Shakeology, make sure that you get that Shakeology part in there too, because that's an important part of their success. You can also invite them to challenge groups. We currently have some team challenges going on, and I do challenge groups all the time. All of the coaches in our team are definitely invited if they would like to get in on one of those challenge groups. I'm going to be posting information on my Facebook page, so be sure that you have a friend request into me if we're not already friends. And you'll get information about challenge groups that I'm doing until you get comfortable and to the point where you can run your own challenge groups. Becoming proof that the product works. Using the product. So use your Shakeology every day. Use push play. Don't try to go out there and represent a product that you're not using. So you really need to be using the products. If you happen to sign up and you didn't get a challenge pack when you signed up, you have 30 days to get a challenge pack. Coaches typically are not allowed to buy challenge packs because it's such a steep discount on the prices. But you do have 30 days from the time that you signed up as a coach, watch the calendar, to get your own challenge pack and get started with your own program. Personal development. Read something every day. The first book that I really want you to get a hold of is The Compound Effect by Darren Hardy. It will be your map to getting started. Your second book is Go Pro by Eric Worre. You can get either one of those for fairly inexpensive on Amazon. I don't know that they're in Barnes & Noble, but they might be there as well. So get a hold of those two books and get at least The Compound Effect read within your first week or so of being a coach. It's going to teach you how to become more consistent and how to become successful. So that's your first two books with personal development. Read at least 10 minutes every day or 10 pages every day. Or if you're watching a video from Dani Johnson, if you can get a hold of her book, First Steps to Wealth, that will get you going as well. I highly recommend anything by Dani Johnson as far as personal development goes. She has been my $1 million mentor, and since I started plugging into Dani Johnson, my business has gone ballistic. It's really changed and improved what I'm doing. So step one for you is to set some goals for yourself. So there's different kinds of coaches out there, and I realize that. Some are scared, some of are paralyzed into inaction. We need to set some goals with you. We need to figure out how we're going to start this business for you. Now, you can either go ballistic or you can start slow. So you've probably already made the decisions as to how you're going to run your business. You might want to go out there and share it with everybody on the very first day and tell them everything that you know about this. But I encourage you to go a little bit slower. When I started out as a coach, I used to vomit information on people, and it really turned them off, and they walked the other way. So I'm still dealing with that. Sometimes I just overload people with information. But you need to set some goals for yourself. So what's your goal? Is your goal to just pay for your products? Is your goal to pay your mortgage? Is your goal to pay off your student loans? Where are you going with this? So for your first month, I want to encourage you to at least pay for your products. Earn enough commission to offset what you've already set out. And you can do that by having at least 3 people join a challenge group, one that you may start yourself or one that you might encourage your friends to join that's already going on throughout the team. So your first month, if you can make 3 challenge pack sales, you will have made what's called Success Club. Success Club 5. You get 2 points for each challenge pack that you have someone purchase, and you'll also get 2 points for each coach that you enroll under you. Getting yourself to Emerald is your first and second step. You need to try and find 2 people out there that you can sign up as a coach under you. I highly recommend that you have your first coach very high in your organization be your spouse, even if they're not totally interested in becoming a coach, it's a very strategic move that later on, as you build your business center, you want someone up there with you very high in your organization, because remember, everybody makes money off of the people underneath them, whether they're your coaches, whether they're my coaches in the organization. They don't necessarily have to be your personally sponsored coaches. So Success Club 5 and Emerald are going to be two things that you need to try to do very quickly. Once you become an Emerald and you qualify by making Success Club, you are going to be getting free customers underneath you. All of the customers that purchase anything through the infomercials that you see all day and all night are assigned to a coach. And once you're an Emerald and you qualify as an Emerald, we'll talk about that a little bit in another call, you start getting those customers assigned under you. You don't get commission off of that first sale because Beachbody has to actually pay for the infomercial, but anything else that that customer purchases, you do get a 25% commission off of. So that's what makes it a little bit more important to get to Emerald as quickly as you can. So month 2, advancing to Emerald. Month 1, making Success Club should be a goal. Write down the dates. So if today is your sign-on day, write down a goal for 30 days from now to have at least made 5 Success Club points, and then 2 months from now to at least have made Emerald. It would be awesome if you could do that in your first month. Your step 2 on your guide here is to write down some people that you want to help. Now, don't make their decision for them. If you're thinking of a person's name, so let's say I want to help my coworker. I know she's been struggling with weight control, but she'd probably say no. That's making a decision for them. Don't make that decision for them. Write down their name. Write down the name of every person you think that these products could benefit. You should be able to write down at least 100 names of people. Now, don't disqualify them because you think they might not have the money for this. Don't disqualify them because you don't think they have the motivation to do a Beachbody program. Don't disqualify anybody. So write down the names of people that you know. And then write down the names of the people that they might know once you've contacted them. So you already know all of the people in the world that you would need to know in order to be wildly successful. So it's not only do you know your neighbor Bob, but your neighbor Bob knows 100 people that might need some help too. So think of it that way. It's not who you personally know right now. It's who you know and who they know that can make you completely successful. So step 3 to getting started is to invite people to a challenge group. And you'll find on the second page of your Getting Started Right some scripting that will help you to do that. So what it says here is to invite. Find out if they're interested is your first step. I'm starting a fitness challenge group. Do you want to join us? Find out. Don't give them any more information until they say yes. So once they say yes, what you want to do is give them a video. Use the third-party tools. Let the third-party tools sell the product for you. We have to gain a little bit of credibility with people we know because maybe they've seen us for the last 20 years, maybe not living such a healthy life. And if we try to convince them, we haven't earned that credibility yet. So give it to a third party and use the videos that I can get for you or your sponsor can get for you to share the Team Beachbody experience with people. That ever feel like this video, you can find it in your back office and share that with them. So you just copy the link and send it to them either on Facebook or in an email. Get this person's phone number if you don't have their phone number and ask them, when do you think you'll be able to watch this video that I'm going to send you? Don't give them a time or a date stamp. Let them tell you. So, Sally, if I sent you a video, would you watch it? Sure, I'd watch it. Okay, so I'll send it to you today. When do you think you're going to have time to watch the video so that I can get back to you? And they'll say, well, maybe I can watch it on Saturday. I'm off Saturday. So your next thing is to say, okay, so if I were to send this, or sorry, if I were to call you back on Sunday, you'll have watched the video, right? And they'll say yes. So they've said yes 3 times. Okay, what time is good for you on Sunday? What time should I call you back? And they'll give you a time. Okay, 2 o'clock. All right, then finalize it. I will call you back 2 o'clock on Sunday, and we'll talk about the video. So next thing, you need to share commitments and expectations, and then help them enroll as a customer in the challenge pack. To send them a direct link, and it guarantees that the sale will be credited to you, I'm encouraging you to use a website called coachingcodes.com. Go to that website and scroll down. Now it's going to have someone else's coach number in there and someone else's screen name. Be sure that you put your own coach number and screen name, and then refresh at there's a little box that says push here to refresh the screens. And then you scroll down, and then there's tabs that you can select from. And the challenge packs are all in the tab called Challenge Pack. All you have to do is copy and paste that link to your customer. As they hit that link, it goes to your ordering page for that product. So that way you'll get the commission for the sale. Definitely important that you get that commission. Make sure that this person has never ordered from Team Beachbody before. If they've ever even ordered through the call-in number or beachbody.com, they've already been assigned a coach. Don't encourage them to order something until you see them as a customer in your back office. So ask them to use the phone link for Coach Connect, and we'll talk about how to set that up here in another call, or have them go to your website and take the free customer login. So you'll see them as a customer in your back office before you send them that link to order. All right, so that's how we're going to get started. Help your customers to enroll. So start writing down all the names of those people that you think you know. Remember, don't prejudge and don't make their decision for them. So we'll have another call here shortly, and we'll get you moving. Have a great night.